Hello, this is Jessica with On a Stack of Books, and today we are going to be doing a book page craft, and I made these super cute stamps, and I used book pages, stamps, you know, like these stamps over here, and then I cut birds out of a field guide bird book that I had already used for other crafts before and used those birds, and then a little bit of washi tape. And so I made these, and I was gonna do some more just to show you how I did them. They turned out so cute. I love them. But this time I'm going to use this fish book, and so we got some gorgeous fish in here that we can use. So we're gonna do fish. So we did birds, we're gonna do fish, and then maybe we'll figure out another way to do it. Now, of course, I have a metal die cut to do the stamp, used, but you could literally just do the edges like this and get that stamp effect. For the edges, it's a little bit more tedious, but very doable. I was also thinking that maybe we could just tear some pages and see how that looks. So here is just some scrapbooking paper, and if we tore the edges, and then you just roughly make it the size of, and this is sort of a large stamp, so you could do it smaller, but so then we've got, and then you have your, it could be, there's nothing wrong with that. I love torn edges on paper, or you could have it straight and you could just cut it and have straight white edges, or you could have colored edges. However, I just like that matted look. It makes it pop, the contrast, the book page with the white. So a couple different ways that you can do it, but I do have this die cut, and so that is what I used for the actual stamp template. And then I just eyeballed it. I just took a page and fit it in there that way, and I'm gonna do the edges. Guys are cute. This gives me a good variety, and that way I can just stick with one page. This gives me lots of variety. What do we want? Well, I kind of like this one better. And I'm going to stop there, because if I keep looking, you're going to get pages of bluefish and everything else in between. So, and I'm not being super careful, because the idea is that it's not perfect, and I'm gonna stamp all over it and kind of beat it up a little bit to give it character. So I don't care if this is perfect. I like it that way. Okay, so, and I was kind of doing, so one thing that we could do that would be fun is I could have like half of him here and half of him there, which I think I might do. So we'll just cut him right in half, and that way I get two for the price of one. So that's cool. I like that. So we may do that with these fish, and then some of the smaller fish I can get all of them because the birds really fit on there. So, and then because he's a red and orange, I think I'm gonna go with maybe green to give those different colors. And what I found is that we definitely want more of a solid versus that little bit of detail, because on the book page it just doesn't show up. So so I've got this little bird that I can stamp right there. And then this is a very old stamp that I have that long ago dried up, but it still works if we, yeah. Okay, so, and then with this guy, the washi tape, I think we will stick with something a little bit more neutral. I think maybe we'll go for this. He's gonna go here, and what I might do, I might actually put the washi tape, well, I was thinking I would stick it over him because you're still gonna see it, but I think we're gonna go on this side for now. And then we're gonna stick him, and I do want them to line up, so it'll be like right in the middle, I think. Now on these stamps, I had these little tags that are very old stickers. I used all the numbers, as you can see. So I'm gonna have to use something different. And I do have these metal, so I may use those until I find something else. Not sure. Let's see. So we're gonna glue him down. And then first I'm going to stamp. Okay, and then for me, this stamp sort of made it look authentic. I really liked how, and I'll just switch the date now and again. But it's totally fine. Scrap of paper here to get that there, and then I'm gonna go longways. Okay, and then when I put it on here, I think I'm gonna stamp it again the other way, so that it actually goes across. Okay, so I like that. And then our number, let's see, we definitely don't want to cover him, and I don't want, I don't like where that's falling. I want something more. So I will keep looking for the numbers, and maybe I will, I could always handwrite them. And then because you've got like ink and different things, I was laying a piece of paper on it, kind of smashing, because I don't mind if the glue comes up, because I am gonna seal it. I just didn't want to be smearing anything. So he's cute. And then we're gonna have the corresponding there. Now, and I could do a brad where, you know, you punch the little hole and actually have it go through. This is scrapbook paper. Or I could just glue it down and do sort of a false brad where I just do a little dot of something. So I'm gonna wait and see. But so this is one fish. Okay, so I was looking for numbers and, you know, looking at like stickers and they just all were like, not great. And then I found this big, beautiful piece of paper, and so we are going to use those numbers. And I just cut off the bottom there, and I think I kind of like that. But then I do still kind of like these metal ones, and so I thought maybe if we added some fun string thread through the hole instead of a brad and sort of dress it up that way. So let's see, so these two go together. Maybe if I have some numbers here, because I was kind of going to do one but maybe it should be the same number, or it's one. I'm overthinking it. These are pretend stamps. Okay, let's keep going. So I really like how these turned out. I've got this number with a little string coming through the hole, this one with a little brad, and then these are just the numbers from the pages. So really love how these turned out. All right, well, thank you for watching if you made it all the way to the end, and I would love to see if you make any stamps or any paper craft, book page craft, anything. I would love that. So until next time, I will be reading.